Christ is risen. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Anne Grace Kelm, and I'm filming here from Ottawa, Ontario on Orthodox Easter Monday, or Bright Monday as we call it, hence the greeting, Christ is risen, to which you could respond, indeed he is risen. While away at university this year, I was preparing a recital to play for you all upon my return, but as you will understand, that's not really a possibility right now, given the fact that we're all social distancing on account of this coronavirus. But despite everything that's going on, there are certain things that haven't changed. Christ is still risen, God is still with us, and God's grace still covers us. And for me, music has been a place where I've been able to really dig into this security and stability, to experience God's power, God's comfort, God's grace. And that's something that I wanted to share with you, which is why I'm here today. That's where the idea for this YouTube channel, Grace Notes, was born. My plan is to upload one video a week for the time being, and what it will look like is I'll talk about a piece of music, giving you some details about the music itself, and then I'll share some interpretive thoughts and comments that I've had while learning and practicing it, and then I'll play the piece for you. My hope and prayer is that it will give you something beautiful in this time, and that it will be a channel of God's grace. So to begin for today, today's piece is the fourth movement of a suite by Alicia de Larrocha, a composer who was born in 1923 and died in 2009, so fairly recent. It's surprising then that this movement, Allegro con brio, fast with brilliance, is written in a style that resembles that of J.S. Bach, some 400 years before almost. But this is what she does. She has a main theme or melody that gets passed between the voices and developed on and expanded with different counter melodies using this Bach's counterpoint style. But as the music builds in range and increases and expands, it goes beyond the scope of what Bach's harpsichord would have been able to do, and you realize this piece was written far after Bach. And in some of these ways, this piece to me then breathes resurrection, Easter, Pascha. It has a simple message, and yet it is shared in so many different ways in so many different places, and accompanied by such joy and exuberance, and well, you'll see. And it's this message that reaches beyond human imagination, beyond what anyone would think possible. For me, each section that I'm playing is a part of the resurrection story, as the message gets shared from the angels to the women, to the disciples, and then to the entire world. And then as the music climaxes on the last page, I have penciled in my score the powerful resurrection hymn, Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death, and upon those in the tombs bestowing life. Thank you. God bless. And Christ is risen.